So I guess we start these little mini docs inside the car now, because the last one started in the car and this one started in the car, and I don't even do the SNOWBLUNT talk videos in the car no more. I do them outside, and now I do these in the car. I'm 15 seconds in, already getting these type of hype moments in. But all right, y'all, welcome to the dopamine detox video. And welcome myself to the dopamine detox that I'm doing from this Friday, June 16th, to next Friday, June 23rd. I am going to be doing it. I already said it, a dopamine detox. I'm going to be cleansing myself from the dopamine, and I'm going to, nothing is ever like 100%, but like K-Tronada has in his album, 99.9%. I'm going to keep on approaching 99.9%, or keep on approaching 100 technically, I guess, when it comes to art. The rules for this dopamine detox are as follows. No random or stray songs. Cause I was with my friend, and then he has this other friend, and she was like, I remember, cause I was already like listening to my man's The Real Merkaba, bro. The Real Merkaba, bro. If you catch wind of this somehow and you watching this, bro, I love how knowledgeable you are and how much like I was watching one of his videos, and he was talking about how you know, these sounds that we get from music and all that are giving us a lot of dopamine. So I said to myself, damn, it made me think, because I know, you know, a big source of dopamine for me is listening to a lot of music. Why I brought up the girl that my friend was friends with is because she the next day said, I'm a music addict. And I was like, bro, the synchronicity is so crazy. Like, I gotta at one point like give up listening to random and stray music like that. So that's the first thing. I'm not gonna do that thing where I think of a song that I want to hear and then go on Apple Music. Nope, none of that. And then in addition to that, no mindless YouTube/internet surfing. Pretty self-explanatory. A lot of us get that cheap dopamine hit or hits is through just scrolling through TikTok, scrolling through Safari, scrolling through YouTube, just trying to find some dumb shit to entertain ourselves with. Fuck that shit, bro. No more of that shit. If I need something to do and I'm bored and I don't want to create nothing, I'm gonna sit my ass down and read. No edging, you know, because I've been on semen retention, and sometimes, and by edging I don't mean like literally grabbing my dick and going all the way up until I fucking come. Almost. I mean, like, you know, just looking at that shit, just to get my dick, like, just to get that dopamine hit. You know, just looking at some sexy ass shit to get that dopamine hit. No more of that. No more of that. No more of that. When I start to pace and think, write it down. Because I do this thing that also gives me a lot of dopamine. I do this thing where I just pace around spaces. Like, I might pace around my living room, and I'm getting sweaty as fuck because I start to think a lot, and I do some of my best thinking in that state. You know what I'm saying? I get some of my best ideas. It's like strokes of genius. So I'm like, bro. Oh yeah. Bro, when I do that and get that dopamine, hey, write it down. Because a lot of the time, those thinking sessions turn into videos. You know what I'm saying? They turn into ideas, good concrete ideas that I'm now developing the skills and wherewithal to follow through with. And doing this is a testament to that. No music in the car except new, and by new I mean new to me, new whole albums or compilations. Like, if y'all don't know, here's some free game. If you want to like cut down on your dopamine and you like you're an artist, you make music, or music is like a part of your life some way, what you want to do is start listening to like CDs in the car. Just listen to whole albums front to back, because it takes away those cheap dopamine hits of, oh, I can listen to this song now, I can listen to that song now. Nah, bro, now you can listen, you put on for at least 30 minutes to an hour or something like that, maybe even shorter, maybe even longer, just an artist's work, and let that work play itself out. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself those, we'll call it a long-term reward. Like, after you read a good book or after you watch a good movie, you listen to a good album or listening to a whole good podcast. Like, just finishing things and finishing them as they're meant to be finished, because they're not just things you can just cheaply consume. That is a feat within itself. So if I'm listening to music in the car at all, there's gonna be whole albums, CDs, you know what I'm saying? And I'm playing it front to back, no skipping around. I'm letting it all play out. Cause she's a brick house. Oh, and I wrote in parentheses here, more podcasts and long form informational consumption. Self-explanatory. I want to start listening to more like podcasts and audio books. I forgot to write that down. Audio books in the car. You know what I'm saying? Just get those good long-term rewards. The actual phrase people use for it is blanking, right? It's blanking for me right now. But no phone in the bathroom or the shower. I mean, the bathroom is a pretty good place to be completely present. I mean, I'm literally putting waste and excrement outside of my body. I think it's a pretty good place to not use my phone and focus on being in the moment. It's a very kinetic experience. And no phone in the shower for the same reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting in touch with my body and cleansing myself. It's a very intimate thing. And I just don't think cheap dopamine needs to be a part of that. No AirPods in public. Because if you my age, bro, you already know niggas love to just have the AirPods in public, just listening to music constantly, getting that, constantly feeding yourself dopamine while you're just outside. Like, I'm just starting to realize how insidious that is. I'm constantly feeding myself dopamine, even if I'm just outside chilling, like not really doing anything. It's so crazy. So no more AirPods in public. I'm forcing myself to be 100% present in the moment, because it's not like that's unbearable. Like, bro, a lot of my inspiration for doing this dopamine detox is the fact that this is literally how people lived before. Like, they didn't have constant access to dopamine. So it's just like, sometimes they would just be out just chilling. And that's what the fuck you did. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no AirPods in public. No weed, even if given for free. So no weed, even if someone says, hey, for this entire week, even if someone gives me some for free, I'm not doing that, bro. We gonna see how far I could go being completely 100% mind unfucked with sober. We only improving my mind with ashwagandha and various multivitamins. We only optimizing our sober, beautiful minds out here on SNOWBLUNT channel, at least for this week. The rest of the weeks, we can go back to debauchery. Oh, and the last point that I wrote down, cold showers only. Because them hot showers, man, that would be my motivation to wake up sometime and be like, ooh, I'm gonna get in the shower, I'm gonna brush my teeth down. Nah, man, no phone, no computer, no lawyer, no hot water. And that's what the basic gist of my dopamine detox. And hopefully, I can manage to get through this week and become a better artist and creator because of it. I will see you guys in the next video I do for this documentary. Dopamine detox. Let's go, baby! Okay, so I guess dopamine detox day 1 recap. I kind of been building up to this dopamine detox because I'm not gonna lie, that cold turkey shit wasn't gonna work for me. I'm not the type of nigga who could just, be like, hey, I'm about to go on a dopamine detox. Oh, no more music, no more weed, no more. Like, I can't just switch from living a life of indulgence to living this ascetic life. But, I'm actually kind of starting to enjoy it. Like, today in the car, first of all, my whole day has been focused on just doing things, whether it be cleaning, working out, filming, editing, making music. Like, I just been productive all day, and I don't even feel like tired. I don't even feel like exhausted mentally. I just feel chill. Like, I feel like, hey man, if I need to do something else, I'm gonna just show up. Like, that's how, literally, it's 2:45 a.m. right now. And before I was about to wind down for the night, and then I forgot I wanted to record some footage because mini documentaries on SNOWBLUNT channel and SNOWBLUNT Talk channel and entertainment career, and now I'm here actually filming it. And it's like, I'm starting to realize a lot of shit is not as hard as my mind made it out to be. I don't care now, and I'm having a blast doing this. That's the thing. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I'm starting to realize discipline is freedom. I'm having a lot of fun in the car, listening to entire records or not listening to anything at all, or out in public, just absorbing the present moment. You have these magic moments with people when you're not constantly trying to get back to whatever you're listening to on your phone. You have these moments with people where you can just share energy and laugh together, and it's the most amazing feeling in the world. And I really appreciate, the fact that I'm going on this journey. So tomorrow, I'm supposed to be going on a little adventure with some of the fam. And, instead of just bogging my ears down with AirPods, I think I'm going to read and conversate and write and just keep the energy pure and stay open. So, yeah, man. I mean, I feel like a week from now, 2:45 a.m. now on Saturday, I got to recap. Your boy did not end up recapping shit on that day, I'm pretty sure I forgot about this whole statement. Mark Twain once said, "The man who tells the truth never has to remember what he says." Well, the downside of that is you never fucking remember anything you say. I felt so different when I was outside today. Like, I was just vibing with people and talking, no anxiety. Like, by the end of this week, I might be a workhorse or a wreck. Only time will tell. Alright, y'all. I'm coming to you from the super rare Kyle in the house back camera angle. It's day 2 of the dopamine detox, and I got a lot of thoughts. For one, the other day, like yesterday, when I was on day 1 of the dopamine detox, I realized how like rewarding. I guess it's not the right way to use that word, because that means there's like some intrinsic benefit. I mean, like, reward system, dopamine rewarding the way we listen to music is. Because I was listening to a CD I had in my car, and I was like, there was a song I liked, and I was like, damn, I want to rewind that and play it today. And then I realized, oh, I can't like just queue up my favorite part, because it's not playing off my phone, it's playing on the CD player, and I don't want to mess up the CD, so I'm not gonna mess around. And it made me realize, like, I remember seeing memes like, damn, y'all like going to y'all favorite part in the song. That's a luxury only this generation of music listeners has. We literally have, that's why TikTok is so big, and that's why these songs blow up off little snippets of songs. We don't even have to sit through, the fuck sitting through a whole album. You don't even have to do that anymore. People don't even have to sit through a whole song anymore. That's why songs get so damn short, because people just tune in and tune right out. You could just queue up right to your favorite part, turn the song off, go to your favorite part of another song. It's so much dopamine when it comes to listening to music. Another thing I realized, because people would always ask me, or not people would always ask me, but I'd always wonder, what's my favorite album? What's my favorite album? And I used to think, if I like an album and I think it's great, I have to like all the songs. That was that dopamine 2020 music listening talking to me. Because I realized listening to like full albums and CDs, like, because that's what I'm making myself do. Because I make music, so it's like listening to albums is like studying for me. And I listen to albums from front to back. And I realized, bro, it's not about liking every song. It's about just appreciating it as a work. And it took me back to when I was a kid and I just listened to these CDs for a long time. Some of the tracks you like, some of them you don't like, but you just listen to it and you just vibe with it till it's over. And we lost that, and it's sad, because it's like, bro, sometimes you just gotta learn to appreciate the wholeness of it all. Like, it's not always gonna be tailored to what you like, but doing stuff like that lets you appreciate the wholeness of it all, So that's one thought I had in regards to dopamine. Another thought I had was like, what really is dopamine when it comes to using the computer, when it comes to watching YouTube, because it's like, you could go on YouTube. Me, I learned a lot of what I learned from YouTube. So it's like, partially using YouTube is a lot of discernment, because on one hand, I can't just watch any old bullshit. But on the other hand, like, what constitutes research and what constitutes, like, BS? Because I could be like watching a biography on F. Scott Fitzgerald. I don't know why I chose him, but I could be watching a biography on him, and it's like, yo, I want to like study how the writers move and stuff. So am I just sedating myself with dopamine, or am I really doing something? Like, I've had to use a lot of discernment, because for a lot of people, where they get pure dopamine is where I get a lot of inspiration, where I get a lot of information. So I really think, you know what I'm saying, even the people who advocate going on dopamine detox need to just like think about, okay, because even social media is really egregious with like the bait content, but even that, like even TikTok can have informational stuff on there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, today was going like pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I put out a video, went to DC again, a huge coincidence. But one thing happened, and I remember, like, I thought about this situation I had going on with this girl, right? And, like Jerry Carmichael said on Igor, wasted potential crushes your spirit. Like, I don't want to get into details, but it's like, we couldn't be together because of circumstances, you know what I'm saying? external circumstances. Today I was like thinking, and I still felt that same somber feeling. So I really sat with myself and I was like, why do I feel this way? And I think it's because of, you know, the wasted potential. I think it's because of how much I wanted it to work and how much like it could have worked and how much I can't get over that the whole thing could have just been one big waste of time. And I had that thought today, and I honestly, I got to a point where I can fully accept that. You know what I'm saying? What if it was a big waste of time? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like that was the big hump to get over for today. Cause I was like, damn, man, like, cause I was just running our whole situation back in my head and thinking, do I really want to keep on talking to this girl or even like be friends with her in the future? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like thinking about this and having that attachment to people because of what could have been is just really toxic. It doesn't help anybody. So, you know, I'm slowly starting to be able to just move on from that shit. And then, I feel free. But yeah, man, it's the second day of the dopamine detox. Once again, I sat up here and did the thing. Like I don't think I want to bring up. I don't really know how to do this documentary thing. Like I'm just kind of freestyling the whole thing because honest to God, like what would I shoot? All I do is film videos like this and make some music. Y'all already saw footage of me making music in the last documentary. You know what I'm saying? I post the music here. If you're watching this, comment what type of footage I should put in these or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But there's a whole week ahead of me of dopamine detoxing, and I'm gonna try my best to try and get acquainted with myself. Shaky ass guitar syndrome. Shaky ass guitarist syndrome. This is a light, and I just covered it up. Day whatever, the dopamine detox. All right, let me put this down. I guess I'm going to go until Friday, and it's Monday, so I started last Friday with the dopamine detox. I, honest to God, was practicing guitar, and I was just like, let me film an update since I'm still doing this documentary thing. Wow, I got some different ass energy today. Anywho, I don't mean to offend my Islamic viewers, but the Prophet Muhammad is my phone screen. And as you can see, it says, think only about your art. I got the speech bubble from a manga that I don't know what it is, but I found it somewhere, and I was like, think only about your art. That's cool. But I did it as kind of like a subliminal message, because now I pretty much think only about my art. So what has that been like? See, you'd think it would drive you crazy, like this light in the... I hate that. You'd think it'd drive you crazy, right, to focus only on your art. Well, actually, it's kind of calming, you know? It's like you always have a center to go back to. It's like, if all else fails, hey, man, what am I going to write? What am I going to play on the guitar? So there's just so many things to do, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just really grateful because for once, you know, I feel like I really have a purpose, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel as unconfident or shaky as I usually do. You know, I feel a lot more confident when it comes to relationships and stuff like that because I'm not seeking anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeking my purpose. You know what I'm saying? I'm fulfilling my purpose every single day. I'm writing a new song or recording something. You know what I'm saying? Or practicing all this stuff, adding to my purpose. And I'm just so happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? And yesterday I was kind of sad, but then I learned that when you just ignore how you feel, not ignore how you feel, but create and chase your purpose despite what you feel, despite feeling like that's the one thing you shouldn't do right now, that's what keeps you grounded. Because you're like, you know what, at the end of the day, I'm still a musician, or I'm still a accountant, whatever you are, you're still that at the end of the day, and you can still go back to that. And if you do it, whether you're happy, sad, angry, mad, you realize how much of an emotional anchor it is, and it actually really helps you and saves you. I fucking hated today. I woke up and yeah. Okay, so I didn't completely hate it, but I'm not gonna fucking pull out the camera or anything like that because I don't fucking care enough. I'm still in a bad mood, but whatever. I'm gonna still recap this fucking dopamine detox for you today. So I woke up, you know what I'm saying? I woke up and I don't remember what I was thinking, but I remember feeling some type of way. So then I tried to meditate, turned on the alpha brain waves. I fell asleep again. I had like this weird dream. It was this older lady. She was like bitching at me. And I was like trying to sing and she didn't like it. So then I woke up and I just felt fucked up. And I was just like, damn. Everything felt bleak as hell. And I couldn't bring myself to do anything today. And I was like, this fucking dopamine detox is stupid as shit. But I'm still pushing through for fucking content or whatever. And but I did realize later on in the day that I was feeling so bad and feeling blocked and feeling so regressive because, you know, I guess I'm trying to evolve in my life and I'm trying to, you know, shed my ego as much as I can and, you know, really just focus on moving in love and doing what I can and being productive as much as I can and making the best life for myself. And then, you know, last weekend, it was Father's Day weekend. So when, you know, I'm around my family for a long time, you, without even thinking about it, just start to get these notions like, oh, you see your siblings and it's like your parents' expectations and it just throws you with no mercy back into the ego game, back into the matrix. And it's just, you don't realize it, but then now subconsciously you just feel fucked up because you feel like you don't really measure up. And it's just, I think that's why I was feeling so fucked up today. I realized I had an epiphany later on. I'm like, I can't be creative today because, you know, I've been blocked by being reminded, because the healing journey it's a pendulum. You keep going up and down and back and forth and you just keep trying to rise. And I just briefly got reminded of who I'm quote unquote supposed to be, or what the people closest to me that I love think I am or whatever. And it's just disheartening, but I'm working on having the strength of spirit to rise above that and really just keep on fulfilling my purpose, you know, because before this, I was just so purpose-driven. And, like, this past weekend, I had a quote-unquote good time. You know, there was no, like, toxicity. You know what I'm saying? But it's just some things and some triggers just don't make you feel good at all. And I talked about some of the triggers this past weekend. It's just all that stuff culminating just doesn't make you feel good at all, and, you know, just drags you back into the ego game. And my spirit has become so sensitive, like being dragged back into that makes me miserable. So when I meditated earlier today, it did help clear up a lot of that. But at the end of the day, man, I'm just trying to be free.
What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Dopamine Detox Day, whatever the fuck. Currently, I'm just pretty depressed. Yeah, I'll admit it on this channel. On SNOWBLUNT Talk, I'm probably gonna upload a video today. I just passed 100 subscribers, and I'm really psyched about that. I'm probably gonna, you know, put out a video and be real hyped up, and yeah, like 100 subscribers, let's go. But, you know, currently I'm just, it just feels terrible because, you know, most people, you know, they go through depression because everyone, depending on how spiritual or how conscious you are, you go through depression. You know what I'm saying? Everybody goes through a depression because you realize that depression is just pain. And everyone has pain, whether they're carrying it from trauma they don't know that happened to them as a child, or trauma from past lives. It's just pain. That's all it is. So everyone has that pain. And some people, you know, they do everything in the next thing to cope. But then being, you know, knowing a lot, when you start to have knowledge of yourself, you know that none of that shit really helps you except for just remaining in the now. So I'm just trying to sit with the pain, and it's painful for sure, but I'm just trying to keep going, just trying to keep pushing. And that's why, like, one of the best cures for depression is really just doing things, because when you really just shut your mind up and do something despite how you feel, then that's all the sauce you need. You just like, damn, I feel a certain type of way, but I'm gonna do this video, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna record, I'm gonna do this, and then suddenly you get out of it. But yeah, man, it's just I don't know, it's just been really rough these past few days. And the worst thing about depression is that nothing matters, but the best thing about depression is that nothing matters. So yeah, man, I think I'm gonna just keep trying to, like, just shut my mind up and just set up that camera, open that notepad. I thought about it today, like, in regards to music, I want to build consistency rather than have something, you know, create something valuable every day. Like, if I force myself to, like, have a whole song every day, then it's not going to get done. But I'm thinking, what if I write every day, track something every day, play guitar every day, record every day? Those 4 things. And I'm thinking, if I just consistently, even if I just do the simplest part of each of them, it's the consistency that really counts. Because if you want any advice on creativity, it's really just showing up. Just showing up, just putting the camera up there, just pressing the record button. Because once you've done that, then it's like, okay, now we're in it. What I like to say is, we're doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? Now we're doing the thing. I'm uploading videos, making us, we're doing the thing now. Like, you getting down to it. And that's the most important part, because a lot of getting in your own way is just not being able to press that button or just record that line or play your instrument and just being like, no. But if you just pick it up and just do something, it becomes a hell of a lot easier. More easy than you might think. But that's my piece for today. I'm gonna try and hold it together the best I can. What is up, y'all? I'm back here on the front camera, cause who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? But it's day whatever of the dopamine detox. It's the top of Thursday. It's like, you know, early morning hours on Thursday. And honestly, bro, I've been starting to feel like a lot better. Like, I know I was going through, you know, my depression earlier this week, but, you know, it's not like, for all you niggas, like, bipolar. Calm down, nigga. Like, I'm back. I was, like, down here. I'm not up here now, but I'm, like, you know, I'm cooling. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, like, super amped up or anything. I'm just cooling, getting what I need to do done. I feel like that consistency that I practice, you know, with just trying to do something, whether it be like reading or playing the guitar or recording even, you know what I'm saying? And I do want to get some footage of me recording it. Okay, so the recording footage was supposed to look a lot cooler than this, but I left my tripod upstairs, and I'm not trying to, like, wake up my mom by going to get it, because I'm about to be singing loud. And yeah, I'm not trying to, you know, like, already, you know, so I'm gonna just sing my loud song while everybody's asleep. I guess I understand. I never had a chance. You need a man to command and stand. I see proposed fantasies. The few ones I will. It's really helped me stay focused and help me balance my emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people dealing with mental health issues, like, motherfuckers will be like, oh, you just need to take a break and breathe and relax and go to therapy and take your medication. Like, you know, all that stuff can help, but I feel like one of the best things that helps when you're dealing with mental health issues, especially depression, is just doing something. anything. Just do something. Just that thing that you think about doing it and there's so much resistance, just do it, throw yourself into it, and you're gonna be like so out of that mental funk. You're just gonna be looking at yourself like, what the fuck? And then you're gonna realize how BS that depression mindset is, and then you're just gonna be doing, you're gonna be back to normal. You're just gonna be doing your shit because you're like, damn, life is strange. Like, life is kind of like anything goes, you know what I'm saying? Revel in the absurdity of life. That's what Camus would want you to do. I'm kind of getting into this cold shower thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a finally shoot the footage tomorrow morning, but I'm kind of getting into the cold shower thing. Shout out my boy Noah, man. He told me, bro, just go in there when it, like, before I was kind of like doing it like easy method. You know what I'm saying? I was like making it, I was starting lukewarm and getting kind of cold to the point where it's kind of cold and I could be comfortable with the kind of coldness. But my boy Noah said, hey, bro, just make that shit cold, jump straight in. And honestly, that's the best advice I could get for cold showers, bro. Just jump straight in. Just let yourself like just feel all the water just invade your skin and invade your pores, man, and just tear you up. Dopamine, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, fuck it, all cards on the table. I haven't even been consciously dopamine detoxing. I've just kind of been keeping myself busy, whether it be, you know what I'm saying, like it's late at night and I be working out, you know what I'm saying? And the weight carried me all the way back because I didn't predict that. You know, I just be like, yeah, I've just been doing stuff and keeping productive. You know what I'm saying? Being productive has gotten a lot easier for me, and I'm really proud of that because I feel like most people in society, they got to have some like school or work to really make them do stuff. But like, I had the same mental impression, like, okay, I got to get this done, as if I was in school, but it was just for something I was doing for myself. Not for myself, I was doing it for a job that I was trying to get, or an internship or whatever. But I didn't have to be applying to that, but I did. And because I wanted to, I like held myself to it as if I was like really in school or in work. And it's really a bot mentality to have to be in school or work to hold yourself to something. And that's why I'm glad I did that, because I'm starting to break out of that bot mentality where I have to have some teacher tell me to do something or it's professor, because the nigga grown now. I had to have some professor tell me to do something. I was like, nah, bro, I could hold myself to it. And that's the first step of being a boss. So thank God for the dopamine detox, because it's teaching me how to make myself a boss. And I feel like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even on no damn, I'm that nigga, like hyped up. It's like, nah, I'm calm, level-headed, and I'm that nigga. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. I'm gonna have to do some Jedi mind tricks to edit this next segment so y'all don't see my dick. But it's morning time now. I'm about to hop straight into this cold shower and y'all gonna get my live reaction. Fuck it. And this is, I guess, the part of the day. You know what's really pissing me off this whole documentary? All the glare in this goddamn house. There's just so much glare, man. Apple cameras, but without further ado, let's get this shower popping. Here we go, y'all. Ah! Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's all over my body. Oh my God. It starts to feel good at some point, I think. Y'all can see my dick again, but I'm done with my shower. Whew. There's so much damn, like, how do I say this? Like, why am I always sex appealing myself in these documentaries? I'm always like all shirtless and shit. The last documentary, see, that's why, you know, I've been working out this week too, but that's why I ain't put no damn workout montage in this week documentary, because I'm like, y'all don't even need it, bro. I already did the whole shit. Like, I do it to myself, bro. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm sexy and I know it, nigga. Finally, bro. Finally, bro. So what did I think about dopamine detoxing? Honestly, I don't fucking care. This shit was weeks ago. I will say dopamine detoxing, it made me like care less for just randomly listening to music, and that shit would waste a lot of my time.
it also made me just really distasteful for a lot of just random internet bullshit, just a lot of random TV bullshit. Like, it just made me distasteful of things that are just meant for me to just watch and consume and waste my time, even if I enjoy them, which is rare. Like, if I enjoy something, it's like, oh, that's cool, but it's still just like something someone else made for me to waste my time or distract myself. And it's like, I'm still working on a way and slowly realizing that creativity really, like, it really doesn't matter whether I know what's going on with this person or what's going on with that person. I enjoy surprise, but I'm trying to find a way to live a life where I could create all the time, because I don't know if I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I could make it creating all the time. I don't know if I would stay sane. My mental health would still go to shit if I was sitting up here consuming all day, but that's the only problem. It's comfortable. Like, it's comfort. And I guess dopamine detoxing for a week was trying to, like, get familiar with being uncomfortable, and I am grateful for that, because I'm more familiar with being uncomfortable. But also, I don't think I'm getting uncomfortable enough. And I don't even know if this is uncomfortable or just tedious, or I just don't want to do it. I don't know if I'm just putting out stuff and creating stuff because I feel like it's what I should do. I just don't know anything anymore, man. Fuck. I don't get this shit. I don't understand shit. The end.